If you want your kid's torticollis to develop into something that can ruin their entire life, do not watch this video. If you don't want that to happen, then you're going to want to watch this video because I'm going to give you 3 different things that can help fix your child's torticollis. And good enough, you can do them all at home, and they're very simple and easy and don't take that much time. Before I explain these 3 exercises, just know, as a crucial tip, that you always have to be gentle and kind to your kids when doing these exercises. The easier it is for them to do these exercises is the easier it is for you to fix their torticollis. Alright, the first exercise is called the head turn stretch. Before explaining it, just know that these next 2 exercises are going to be very similar, but they do 2 different core functions. This first exercise, called the head turn stretch, is going to stretch the torticollis from down to up. It's going to get rid of the tilt from here to here. The second exercise I'm going to give you is going to teach how to get your kid's torticollis from here to here. 2 different motions that seem very similar. Alright, for the head turn stretch. And by the way, these are made up names. You could call it whatever you want. Try to make this something fun for your kid. Simply put your hand here and put your other hand scooping behind your head and pull away from whatever side the torticollis is. So let's say it's a right side torticollis. Your hand would go here, other hand would go here, and you push from down to up to get rid of that tilt. The second exercise is the same exact thing, except rather from pushing from down to up, you're going to push from side to other side. And remember, as you're doing these exercises, to constantly be aware of what your kid is saying. Meaning that if you can notice that they're uncomfortable, or they're just not having it, or they're just in a bad mood, you don't want to make that bad association with trying to fix their torticollis. Or they're never going to want to fix it, and that could lead to a whole worse path. Those 2 exercises help loosen the muscles over here by stretching them, and start tightening the other muscles by putting them more in that position. Very simple, logic-based stretches. This third one isn't really an exercise, but it's more of a thing that you do throughout the day. It's actually a way of carrying them. It's very similar, and honestly, you probably do already, but the exact opposite way, which might be cause for the torticollis. What you want to do is have their head facing the reverse way of the torticollis by carrying them. Kind of like a football position. You're going to lay your baby down here, and their head is going to be propped up against here, but reverse their torticollis. So let's say their head normally goes right. You want to have your arm push their head the other direction to reverse that torticollis. Obviously, you're not going to try to do 90 degrees straight away. You're trying to build into it because it's going to be way too hard on your kid, and that's going to just throw it completely off, which is exactly what you don't want to do. Alright, those are the 3 simple things that you could do. Now let's break down other stuff that are probably causing the torticollis and aren't actually things that you could directly do, but will 100% impact and may be even a bigger impact than these 3 exercises. It's very simple. Your child is started turning a certain way for certain reasons. It could be you're feeding them from that side, it could be that their toys are on that side, or it could be you are on that side. Either way, there's something on that side of their head, whichever way it is, that's making them turn to that side. Because of that, their torticollis was developed. Now, to fix it, we simply have to start putting those things on the other side to start reversing the torticollis and going back pretty much in time. So let's say they're used to always turning this way to get to their toys, or to see you, or to eat their food, but you're going to try to reverse that by putting it on the other side. It's very simple, logic-based, but most people don't do it, and it's really crucial. Another trick is, and it's really important, is when you lie them down on their stomach for a tummy time, you want to make sure that they're facing the other direction. So let's say every time they do tummy time, you notice they're on their right side, because it's obviously a torticollis issue. You try to put them down so they're facing their left side. And to promote that, you could put toys, yourself, or the food on that side. Tummy time is a big helper for fixing torticollis, so keep that in mind. And also remember to never have your kids sleep on their stomach. Even though it's good for resting and playing, it's not good for sleeping. Okay, that wraps up pretty much everything you have to know for solving your kid's torticollis at home. It's simple and you could do it really easily. It doesn't take a lot of work. And for the exercises, try to do at least 10 to 20 seconds of each stretch, and make sure you're holding your kid in the right position every single time. I would say do the stretches about 5 to 10 times a day, and make sure you're just having your kids in the right environment, as we said, with those habits, with putting the right things in the right places, and that's everything that your kid needs to fix his torticollis. Obviously, if it's a more severe case, you should probably get it checked in with a doctor or a physical therapist, but this is 100% very successful, easy way to do it at home with not that much effort. Alright, please like and subscribe. I'm trying to put a lot of effort into making these videos actually helpful and useful for you guys, so that would be a big help. Thank you.